It's Tabby Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. I guess being Tabby Tuesday, we'll put up two questions. Alright, so we got our two-question poll going. Do you have a tabby cat or are you new to the channel? We are currently just hanging out with Rosemary on this Tuesday. Hope everybody is doing well today. Just kind of hang out and chill for this next hour or so on this live and just relax. Checking out Rosemary right now, who's looking well. She decided to come out today, hang with me for a little bit out here, maybe. She's looking a little sleepy, though, like a goofy little kitty. Hello there, Bruce. How's Oreo doing, Bruce? Is he the same? Assuming Oreo's a he with a name, which you never can tell. But how's he doing? Any better? Good to hear. Good to hear. Hopefully maybe just a little allergens or maybe a little, 24, 48, 72 hour little illness that'll clear up on its own, right? Hopefully. Kind of a two-question here poll. Do you have a tabby cat? Question. Or are you new to the channel? Question. Kind of wish you could put something like over the chat, like a banner of some sort, where you can kind of ask a question too that's like moving constantly, like a ticker. But oh well. Such is life. Such is life. Bruce, you have to remind me, the tabby, is it an orange tabby or a gray tabby? And what's the tabby's name? Following a fair share of cat channels myself, I sometimes get or just other folks that I know just have kitties. Sometimes I get their names all messed up. Orange Randy. Okay. Hopefully I'll remember that name. But no promises. But we're just hanging out here with Rosemary. Hello there, John. Yep, you got a couple of tabby kitties. Definitely not new to the channel, so yes and no. I decided to be a little tricky with the poll question. Orange Randy looks like Tang. Okay. How old is Orange Randy, Bruce? If you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome. This is Rosemary. My name is Adam. I will be your guide for the next 55 minutes on the wonderful world of cats. We do have 9 cats altogether that we'll be kind of showcasing during this live stream. Say hello if you choose to. You don't have to, of course. But it would be nice to say hello. Rosemary over there is just kind of relaxing. She's got a good spot with the sun, as you can see. Hello there, Kirsten. Or Kristen. My apologies if I said that name incorrectly. I hope you're doing well on this Tuesday, this Tabby Tuesday. Do you have any kitties? Do you have any tabbies? Out of our brood of 9, we have, how many tabbies do we have? We have Tang, we have Kit, we have Zelda. Just those 3. Pandora, I don't think is tabby, so I think we have 3. 3 out of 9 are tabbies. Hello there, Starpaw. You have 1 full white kitty cat. Awesome. What is the kitty cat's name? Also, thanks for saying hello. Randy is 8 years old. Awesome. Okay. Is he your oldest one, Bruce? Zoe. Does Zoe have blue eyes, green eyes? How old is Zoe? We have a somewhat, mostly white kitty cat named Pandora that we'll be showing a little bit later. But right now we're just hanging out here with Rosemary. Rosemary is a deaf kitty. Rosemary also has a thyroid disease issue. And Rosemary is about 16 or 17. She was also rescued from an animal hospital that I used to work in. Starpaw, so Zoe's got blue eyes and she is 3. I hope she's doing well today. And I hope you're doing well also. You might be able to hear some of the birds out here. This kind of country setting out here in North Carolina. We happen to move back to Arizona, which is a potential. I'm definitely going to miss these trees and this green. And we're going to replace it with concrete and rocks. But I was born and raised there, so I guess you get used to it again. But it definitely will be a change, if it comes to it. And my wife is saying, and dust. Yes, there are definitely those who are not familiar with Arizona, the Phoenix area. There are sometimes some pretty bad dust storms that are really quite impressive to see. You just don't want to be stuck in one. Snakes, yeah, true, and scorpions, and Gila monsters, and spiders, and cactuses. Yeah, plenty of those. Oh yeah, when I was a younger lad, I fell in a cactus in a not a very good area to fall in one, and it was not pleasant. I will tell you that it was not pleasant at all. I was somewhat of a precocious little lad, but now I've become old and grumpy. Yes, there are roadrunners out there also, and coyotes. The roadrunners are very cool to see. Little roadrunners. They're very small. They're very fast. I think a roadrunner is bigger than a quail, but they are super quick. That's why old poor Wile E. Coyote always has such trouble catching them. Fast and smart. Fast and smart. If you happen to be new to this channel, new to this live, welcome. Hello. I hope you're doing well on this Tabby Tuesday. You might be able to hear some of the birds out here. Cardinals. Other type of birds. Hello there, G-Surf 2007. Hope you're doing well. Do you have any kitties? Do you have any tabby kitties? Hello there, Irma. How are things today in Finland? What's it looking like out there? Cloudy, stormy, sunny? John, you have coyotes, I would figure, but cactuses in Virginia, really? I wouldn't imagine though, John, like the very like big cacti. You might have more like the little oh, what are those little things called? The little succulents. Now, if we do happen to move back into Arizona, then one thing we're going to struggle to find, because they just don't do them out there, is a screened-in porch. So that could be very problematic in the beginning. But we'll figure that out when the time comes. Rosemary is who you all are looking at the moment. She is enjoying herself. Irma, your kitty bit you. And you have to watch if I have to go to the doctor tomorrow. Oh, that's not good. Is that an indoor-outdoor kitty, Irma, that bit you? Because, I mean, you can definitely have some issues can come into play with potential nasty stuff. How is the bite wound right now on your hand, if you don't mind me asking? John, Eastern prickly pear. You have one that grows 3 feet tall, growing in my garden. Awesome, John. Is that in any of your videos, John? Do you have like that? Because I know you've been doing some like non-cat videos, some more like um, garden videos and stuff like that, and other kind of Billy videos. So is that in one of your videos? G Surf 7. Yes, this is one of our kitties. This is Rosemary. We have 9 cats altogether. Slimes with Sophia, Mr. Samp. It's an interesting name. Give me your cats. Well, I'm not sure how that would work out. Rosemary probably wouldn't like that very much. But yes, this is one of 9 kitties. I do these lives for about an hour or so, so about 50 minutes left. I showcase all of our kitties. I just like to start out here with Rosemary outside because she likes to sun herself. Do you have any kitties yourself there, Slimes? Let me see. Yes, John, ask you about your big bobcat bites. Very, very, very true. Um, G Surf, you have a kitty. What kind of kitty do you know? And then Irma, so the bite point is warm, but they're infectious, so I think I should get some penicillin tomorrow. It's probably a good idea just to be safe, Irma. You know, cat bites, cat scratches can definitely turn nasty, so you definitely want to keep an eye on that for sure. Um, you have 2 slimes. What are their names? Hello, they're Tranquil. And Tubers93. Yep, kitty. Kitty's name is Rosemary. Rosemary is one of 9 cats. Do you have any kitties yourself? Do you have any tabby cats? See how the poll question is doing. Most are saying yes, they have a tabby kitty and that they are new to the channel. Okay. We're going to hang out here with Rosemary for another probably at least 5 minutes, and then we're going to go check out some of the other cats. Yoda, who's a major goofball tuxedo cat, and then Tang, who's a very adorable orange tabby. So stay tuned if that's something that you're interested in. I'll never be able to top John's bobcat bite story, of course, but I can talk to you about the worst wound that I ever had working with animal hospitals. So one day, a kitty who was boarding got loose and out of their cage, and me, who's just has no fear with kitty cats because there's just really no point usually, decided to pick them up with my bare hands, and the cat went to scratch the crap out of me and bite me in several areas. The worst part, though, let me see if I can get this on camera properly. The worst part was being bit. See if it's going to focus on my nail. It's not really, but it bit me through my nail bed on that finger, that middle finger, and it was not pleasant, obviously. Got antibiotics for a few weeks. The nail changed multiple colors, multiple times, and it finally healed after about 3 months or so, fully. I mean, it went from green to yellow to blue to purple to black, a bunch of different colors. But eventually it did heal over. But it's nothing compared to John's Bobcat story. Maybe he'll put it in chat about his adventures with his Bobcat friend at some time. So, anyways, if you are new to the channel, hello. You are looking at Rosemary right now. She is one of 9 kitty cats that we live with. And she's just enjoying this North Carolina sun. Not too hot out here, not too muggy. How's the weather where you live at? Is it sunny? Is it raining? I would ask, is it snowing? Because it might. How are things going? Irma, are you seeing a rainbow right now? Is that why you have the rainbow sign up? Yes, John's story makes my little bite look like nothing. Irma, you had rain, and it rains still. You got 2 more days, so you got some rain in your future. Well, that's probably what makes Finland so green, right? I'd imagine you got a ton of rain all the time, and it's makes that part of the world just very lush and very green. Beautiful, beautiful area. I meant rainbow. Oh, okay, I got you, Irma, with my finger. Yes, it was definitely a rainbow. Hello there, slimes again. Hope you're doing well still. We are still hanging out with Rosemary. In a few minutes, we're going to go upstairs and we're going to check out our other kitties. They are right now in rooms because, unfortunately, little old Rosemary here doesn't get along well with our other kitties, so we have to isolate and separate them. Out of me and my wife, we've had 19. We've had 13 kitties together altogether, and she's the only one where we couldn't really integrate with our group, unfortunately. Bruce, your oldest cat is a Siamese kitty that's 9 years old. Yeah, you got a young group there, Bruce. I mean, they might outlive you. You never know. Irma, it's very green, and you had very warm weather back on May 15th, over 25 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, Irma. Maybe that's like 80 degrees, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure. I think eventually we might try to get out to like the Scandinavian countries, maybe like on a cruise. Love cruising. Cruising is the best. 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, that was close. Tranquil, whatever pain that you were in, hopefully that is not the case at the moment. Oh, got a big old yawn there. Oh, might be ending here. Okay, and that's my cue. She's like, I'm done with you, human. You got my 20 minutes. So I'm going to go inside, and we're going to go check out some other kitties. She's out there. Aye. Munching some food. We're going to head upstairs. We'll probably start with Yoda, I'm thinking. Hi, Yoda. What's up? So this is Yoda, if you're new here. Again, he is one of 9. We have 3 tuxedos. He's a boy. He's a goofy boy. He's about 7. Short videos have been fun. Yeah, I try to kind of make it a little light with short videos and just do different stuff. I mean, my last short video that I did today wasn't even cat related, it was ducks. And it's done well, but just as something a little odd. Hi, buddy. Oh, I know. Yes, that's a very common comment, Irma, as far as Yoda and his mask that he has. But he doesn't fight, though, enemies and injustice, because he is the enemy and injustice. He is the troublemaker. Bruce, you love the zoomies? The zoomies compared to the other one? Yeah, compared to the shedding monsters. Irma, he's very beautiful. Yes, he's a pretty kitty. He's definitely cute. That's what keeps him from getting into too much trouble, because he'll get away with anything, basically. He says, hello, people. Don't I have a loving, trusting face? Hi, Yoda. Yoda. Do I gotta go over here, Yoda? You're kind of sunning yourself a little bit. You're getting some sun on you. He's got those beautiful green eyes that I feel like most tuxedos have. Hello there, Kristen. You have a tuxedo and it looks like she's wearing white boots. Yep. Yoda is all, he's got his boots on too. He's got some toe beans. People like them toe beans. I think they call it boots or mittens sometimes. Hi, buddy. What is your kitty's name, Kristen? What is your tuxedo's name? Boy or girl? Her. So it's a her, so she's a her then. What's her name? Helps to read the comment fully. I'm sometimes slow and old. Has anybody done any fostering around here? Has anybody fostered any kittens or anything? Irma, sorry you got to leave. No worries about that. Have a good night, Irma, and take care for now. Thanks for popping by. Kristen, your kitty's name is Penelope or Queen P. Is she a queen? Because Yoda here is definitely a drama king. John never had a tuxedo kitty or an orange tabby. Calicos and gray tabbies. And remember, your cat is a foster kitty. Yeah, out of our 9 cats, I mean, most of them have been fosters or uh, rescues. So, like Yoda here, for example, he was part of a bigger foster group. Me and my wife, we've done a lot of fostering through the years. We've probably fostered a good 50, 60 kittens, something like that. And he was out of a litter of 6 that we were fostering. Very wild or rambunctious bunch. Except for him, he was very quiet. Bruce, thinking about it, first step is to get your wife to agree to it. Yeah, it's definitely interesting fostering, Bruce. I mean, it's kind of the best of both worlds because, I mean, depending on the like rescue group, foster group that you're working with, they should supply pretty much everything that you need, and then all you're supplying is just the, just a loving home for them until they get adopted out. You do get attached to them though, so just be careful, on that because it's hard not to get attached to them, especially if you wind up fostering them for a long time. But I can only speak about North Carolina, but I would imagine across the country, a lot of foster groups, they always need a lot of, volunteers to foster, kitten foster, adult foster. They need a lot of that stuff. They always will need donations. And thank goodness for a lot of people. They're kind-hearted and they're willing to help out and support and give donations and stuff like that. Because most foster groups, that's what they survive on, is the kindness of others, really. Tranquil, you've had a few tuxedos and you've had a lot of orange tabbies. What were some of their names, Tranquil? Only because you got such original and unique names with them. John, you're afraid to foster because you'd fall in love with them and never wants them to leave. Yeah, that is definitely can be an issue. Tranquil, you understand? Yeah, you see, yeah, you get attached also. Yeah, it's difficult. I think for us though, I mean, we're not going to be fostering anytime soon. Our fostering days for now are done until Rosemary and Zelda pass on from this life. Then we'll think and talk about doing fostering again. We're going to hang with Yoda here for probably a few more minutes, and then we're going to go check out our orange tabby Tang. Speaking of orange tabbies. Sometimes Yoda's a little rambunctious little monkey here. Excuse me, burping there. And then other times Yoda is just lazy. Sometimes he acts like a little kitten, and sometimes he acts like an adult cat. And tonight he's just more of an adult cat. Also, I always like to say hello. If anybody is new, name is Adam. This is Yoda, one of 9 kitties. If you want to say hello in the chat, that would be awesome. Don't have to, but just in case you wanted to. Or perhaps you can talk about a kitty or two that you might have yourself. Always like these lives just to be open, kind of fun, kind of free. Kind of a place to relax. I was speaking yesterday, as far as upcoming stuff goes on our end, we do have an appointment on this upcoming Thursday for Zelda, our oldest kitty, our almost 20-year-old kitty. All right, so what we got, Tranquil? We got I'm gonna probably screw up some of these names. So Ziwi, Kindi, Buggy, Ruthia, Punky, Stumpy, Patsy, and One Eye. Did One Eye have one eye? Hopefully I didn't butcher those names too badly, but I think I butchered a few of them. Like I said, one day I might do a live where I just have to like say like really difficult words. I'll just show the cats, and that's all I'm going to be saying are these like screwed up words. Kristen, you have 5 black kitties, 1 tuxedo, 2 gray tabbies, and a brown tabby. Monkey, Mocha, Maui, Miko, Mochi, Lucius, Penelope, and Alex. So you have 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 9 also. Awesome. Have you ever thought of starting a YouTube channel, Kristen? Just curious. People do get a kick out of seeing kitties. Kitties are like, the internet's mascot, so. Bruce Stinky Oreo, Randy Snowball, Nene, Midnight Rich. Some interesting names. Okay, let's go on to Tang. So say goodbye to Yoda, everybody. He says goodbye, humans. I might be more energetic on tomorrow's live, but I'm just kind of lazy tonight. You be good, Yoda. All right. Hello, Orangey. What's up, buddy? Come on. Ugh. Come on, Orange Tab. This is Tang. He, like Yoda, is also a foster fail. He was from a group of 5 fosters that me and my wife, the last fostering group we did actually was with him and his sister. We wound up adopting him and his sister Tiny. Tiny we'll see in a little bit. Tiny's another not orange tabby, but a tuxedo. He's a good boy. He's about 3. He's got that beautiful orange tabby markings. He normally likes to show his butt on these live streams for whatever reason. It's sometimes hard to get his face because he likes to just climb right on top of me. He loves his rubs, as you can see. His back rubs. He's got his little ducky. Yeah, you could be right there, Bruce. I mean, that is one thing. I mean, cats show you their butt, and, it's all about that butt. He's definitely a butt cat. Somewhat of a shoulder cat. Your kitties, everybody, just out of curiosity, your cats have like a favorite, favorite part that they like to be scratched. Sometimes it's by the ears, sometimes it's the butt, sometimes it's the shoulders. I'm gonna try to let him come down there. Sometimes it's kind of by the face. Hi, what's up, Tang? Tang is a bit of a pervert, though. He likes to watch people in showers, and he'll watch you in the bathroom. So he's a little bit of a weirdo. He likes watching people. And then he'll meow at you silently as he's watching you. Maybe one day I can make some kind of a very humorous short out of him watching. Bruce the Siamese a belly rub, Oreo the top of the head, and Randy everywhere. Oh, lay down, Tang. Lay down so the people can see ya. Kristen, all of yours love the chin scratches, and your black kitty Maui loves the belly rubs. Yeah, the chin is definitely a special area on a cat. The chin and the cheek, it's where they release those pheromones. So it's kind of where they scent you, and it's where they scent other things. Those who might be new to this channel, also something I like to do on occasion is just talk about like kind of some cat education, stuff like that. Showing my cats, but also just kind of doing some educational stuff too, because I do have many years of experience with kitties, working in animal hospitals, having multiple cats through the years, and just always love inspiring, educating, motivating, and advocating for our feline friends. I feel like education is key to the public, because I feel like there is a lot of just myths and superstition nonsense and stuff like that that still exists with our feline babies here to this day. Oh, I know, it's that little butt area. Oh, Tang. Oh, I know. Are you enjoying this, Tang? Are you seeing it in your eyeballs? Hi, honey bunny. I know you're a bit of a belly kitty too. Don't bite me though, honey. Kristen, yes, you're doing a wonderful thing. I'm so surprised on how many people say they hate cats. Yeah. And I think they hate them because it's like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes it's just culturally, like certain cultures seem to hate cats for whatever reason. Or I feel like people have never really been exposed to cats. Or they might have had like some bad experience as a child and they never forgot it. I'm not sure, but you know, nothing against doggos, but you know, kitty cats are where they're at to me. What you doing, honey? You being goofy? Bruce, in Indiana, yeah, and Halloween. That's true in a lot of places, Bruce, across the country. Unfortunately, because still to this day, people do adopt black cats in that time frame, and they do stupid stuff with them. Unfortunately. I mean, I even think something as simple as, I'm just going to briefly mention this. I've talked about this before. It's just declawing. I mean, I think the vast majority of people, they don't understand what declawing actually is, what it involves, what it entails, and what declawing does to a cat, and how, not all the time, but too often, they start to have medical issues, litter box issues after they get declawed. You know, all just because a human doesn't want to just clip their nails, one, learn how to clip their nails, you know, or they're not providing adequate enough scratching surfaces, posts, stuff like that for them. And also just realizing and understanding, if you have cats, I mean, your carpet's going to get clawed, your furniture is going to get clawed. It's just part of the experience. You're going to get clawed, like I'm getting clawed right now. Or needed. We'll probably hang with Tang for a few more minutes, and then we're gonna go into another room where there's gonna be about 6 kitties in that one. Bruce, when your daughter becomes a DMV, she said she won't declaw a cat. How long or how much longer does she have, Bruce, with school? 1 year. Okay. Well, I mean, hopefully she won't have an issue as far as potential not declawing. Maybe go and get into a practice, that doesn't really offer that type of service, I should say. Oh. All right, Tangalope. We're gonna hang with you for another minute, and then we're gonna see what your sister is doing. It's a lot of names there, John. Figaro, Ruffy, Adelaide, Brisbane, General McCollum, Thaddeus, Experience, Ludwig, I can't talk, I promise. Creamsicle, Mitzi, Cat Weaver, Greyback, General Wellington, and of course the current four. All right, everybody say goodbye to Tang. Bye, Tang. He'll be back tomorrow. And then we're going to go and visit the little group here. And we got Max. Come here, Max. Max. Are you going to strut, Max? Hey, buddy. Max. 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 Maximus. You got a rare sight here, those who frequent these lives pretty regularly. You have Kit. Kit must not be feeling well since she's out. But I'll definitely get her on camera since she is not on camera very often. Kit is definitely a shoulder and a butt cat. Kit and Max sometimes tangle a little bit. Kit doesn't really like any of the boys. So she often hisses and growls, and not really growls, but hisses and will chase the boys. Kit is the only adult foster that we've ever done, and obviously, as you can see, she was another foster fail. John Chin, scritches are the best and declawing is cruel. Absolutely, 100%. It's cruel and declawing should be illegal across the country. Sadly, it is only illegal in, I think, 3 states right now, and in certain counties in a few states. But it is sadly legal everywhere else in the country. Kit. Hi, Kit. Oh. This round mound coming towards me is Tiny. Tiny is Tang's sister. Tiny's not so tiny, but that is her name. Come on, Tiny. Oh, of course, Kit, you're going to come because you're jealous. I think Kit is kind of the female version of Yoda. Very jealous. It's all about her. She wants all the attention. Tine. Kit, you want to bite me right now, don't you? Kit, no. This is what I was talking about earlier. You have cats, they're going to scratch. You have a perfectly good scratching post over there, but, you know, you got this carpet. All right, let's go check to see who's on the bed. Time. So we got Max here, who we saw a little earlier. Kind of doing his thing. He's getting little gunky eyes. John, you have a big scratch on your thigh. Ravenpour was walking on you, and you were shorts. He slipped, and his back ran his claws. You know. Oh yeah. So who is this? Those who have come kind of regularly enough on these live streams. What is this kitty's name? Who knows this kitty's name? Yes, Bruce, this is the baby. You are correct. John, they're also the nutcases. I mean, we love our calicos, but I don't know. Our calicos are nutcases. All right, so over here I want to show you a little something. So this is Max doing reverse sneezing. Now, I don't know if he's going to do any more or not, but what helps often when he does that reverse sneezing, or maybe when your kitty, if you see them doing something like that, a reverse sneezing, is rubbing their throats. When you rub their throats, it kind of gets them to swallow, and that's what they need to do with that reverse sneezing. Max does it pretty often. Max and Kit are, well, no, more so Max. All right, so that's the Beavers. Keep an eye on the time. We've got about 10 minutes here. See what Tiny's looking at. You're going to take that on the window, Tiny? You're thinking about it, aren't you? You're like, yep, if I can just get my hooks under this blinds, I can take this window down quickly. Hello there, phone. Our sense of smell is being taken away from us, the Democrats. A friend of mine told me her baby could no longer smell after she came. Okie dokie. Interesting phone. I'm not sure what that has to do with cats, but welcome. If you do love cats, or if you have a cat, let us know in the chat. Trinkle had a beautiful tortie for 19 years. Phone, I'll say this one more time. I try to be nice. But if we don't keep it cat related somewhat, and I don't really steer into politics, so if you want to talk about cats, great. But if you want to talk about other stuff, then find yourself another live. Consider yourself to have been warned. And that's all I'll say. All right, so we'll check in on Zelda here. All right. Well, phone, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to put you in a timeout. Sorry, phone. I gave you a warning. You don't mess with the cat folks. No, I'm kidding, but you just, it's just nothing to do with what we're talking about. Yeah. So anyways, back on to Zelda. That was interesting. It's been a while. I wouldn't consider that necessarily a troll type of thing, but it's been a while since I've had a comment like that. Anyways, so we'll spend a little time here since we are starting to wrap up this live with Zelda. Zeus is one of her nicknames. She is the god of thunder, the Thundercats. Anybody remember that show? Some of you, I think, may know of it. The Thundercats. I think probably most of you have actually heard of the Thundercats, if I was to guess. Zeus. Here, you got a little purr going. Y'all might be able to hear that purr. Last but not least, in this particular room, we got everybody's favorite radioactive kitty. Bruce, how much? She's about 7'9" or so. So she's maintaining, slowly gaining, and that's what we want to see. Maybe, it's so hard to say, but maybe in a couple of weeks, because I think her progress is slowing down a little bit as far as weight gain. It's still going up, but it's going up a little slower, which is perfectly fine. But maybe I'm thinking, what are we in? Almost the middle of June. We might be around 8 pounds, a little over 8 pounds, maybe towards the end of June. Always hard to say, of course. But as long as we keep on maintaining and slowly gaining, that's what we're needing. Hi, baby girl. So she's doing good overall. Let's see. John, you think if you ever get into do a live stream, one of my subjects will be I'm gonna butcher that name, the Coley. I know the kind of kitty you're talking about, but I can't say that name. It's a subject that few cat folks know about. Yes, that is definitely an interesting kitty with their. If I remember correctly, John, I think those cats are they're known as like werewolf cats. I think that's not like a derogatory name towards them, but I think that's just like one of their kind of nicknames or like one of their names. Just I think is like a werewolf cat, if I'm remembering correctly. Licky, licky, licky. Licky Pandora. You're gonna bite me? You're gonna bite me? I know you're gonna bite me. I know. Good Pandora's got some more energy in her where she wants to kind of fight and bite and play a little bit. She says hello to my claws that you can see fairly well. All right, let go, honey. I know, I'm making you mad. All right, let's, in the last couple of minutes, I'm going to go back downstairs and we're just going to hang with Rosemary. Maybe I'll be able to get a few meows out of her because everybody seems to love me, Rosemary's meows. But say goodbye to these 6. The baby, Max, Pandora, Zelda, and Kit. They'll be back tomorrow. Oh, got this stretch here. Get this goofy looking kitty. Tiny. Tiny. And I swear our cats do meow. They just don't seem to meow on these live streams. They are anti-meow. Turn this television down. Copyright stuff of YouTube, you never know. They are very serious with their music nonsense. Well, you might have gotten partially a meow. You see her hooked tail. She just does not have a straight tail. She's always got it in that hooked form. Her tail just will not go up all the way straight. So I feel like she might have had that smashed at one point in time in her life or something. She's got to protect her corner of the kitchen. She's got to check out her sink. She's got her dirty little nose. Oh, one thing I wanted to point out, I just wanted to show this real quickly. We got this before Tiny was like in our lives, but I think, but we always think this looks like Tiny. Her kind of space cadet look and kind of far off look.
Do I have anything for you, sweetie?
But it is getting close to that time, so I'm going to start saying my goodbyes to everybody. So John, Bruce, Tranquil. Scrolling back here. Kristen, if you're still in this chat, and whoever else that might still be hanging on here, I am going to head on out. And I hope you all have a good night. Take care. God bless. Hug a kitty if you got a kitty. And adopt an older cat if you can. Until then, adios. Say bye, Rosemary. One day she'll say bye. Bye, all.